Hey guys, gals and legionnaires, Rykon here. Welcome to episode 2 of Noah's Tale. Let's play Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. And there are some dark days ahead as we're going to head down into this basement. I don't know what to expect. It could be amazing, it could be terrible. There are all kinds of things in basements, and we're going to find out what's down here. Okay, I'm going to wait a turn here. Okay, so to wait, I just hit period or 5. I didn't see or hear anything in here in terms of noise, so I think we're going to be okay to keep on moving. You can see here that I have this extra bit of vision around me. If I didn't take night vision, I would just have one square of vision, which means that when I run into something, it's literally right in my face, so it can be really bad news. Noah doesn't have any form of flashlight or anything like that yet. While I'm here, I'm just going to redesignate something. We're going to change our sewing kit to A. I'll explain it a little bit more later, but essentially it just makes it much easier to see when I assign it. Okay, so over here we've got a counter of sorts. I'm just going to move along this and see what... damn it. It's just a pot farm. Okay, so this is probably one of the least helpful basements of all. There's a lot of cannabis down here, which can be helpful when it comes to it's a basic stimulant in this game. It can alleviate moods, but it's not super helpful. So we're going to leave it be. Usually there's a zombie down here, so we don't really want to have to deal with them either. So we're going to go away from there. We're going to head back upstairs. We're going to keep on exploring this place while we can. This is probably the only house that we're going to see when we're here. I really want to find a knife. That would be super, super helpful. I believe there is a zombie outside. There is. I'll close that. We're going to come down here. I didn't mean to smash the window. Okay, but I did apparently. I just wanted to open it, but I guess that it didn't want to open. Okay, so from here we want to head down to this grocery store, which is probably infested with these horrific looking things. But there is also one across the road as well, and I can see a shopping cart already, so we are just going to go straight for it. We are going to do our best. Okay, that there is a zombie brute. Its entire body bulges with distended muscles and swollen festering wounds. This thing can smash you through a wall, literally through a wall. It's not quite the tank from Left 4 Dead, but it's almost there. So we're really going to want to avoid that. These down here, these crates, they could have some really good things inside. I want to try and see what's inside them. Usually you want to have a crowbar or something like that. Now see, there's a lot of food in here. I could be grabbing this, but there are just too many zombies around here at the moment. I'm just going to grab this shopping cart. I grabbed it by hitting Shift G. And we're going to run down here really quickly to these things here. Now, I hope that I don't die in doing this. We're going to hit Shift G again, so we let go of the shopping cart. I'm also just going to see what that is. Oh, it's a squirrel. We're going to hit S. You know what? No, we're not. I need something other than my gun to smash this with. Yeah. You can go here, and you can actually see what the bashing power is of things. The bashing power of a tin of chicken isn't very high, unfortunately. So we probably won't be able to use that. So I'm going to hit wield, and we're going to... Actually, you know what? This is the perfect time to use the holster. We're going to use A to activate, and then hit our H for our holster, and then G for our gun. So we've holstered our gun, which is great. This is a strange effect that I'm having here with these tiles. I haven't actually had this happen before. This might be something to do with recording, so hopefully it isn't too off-putting. When I move it seems to go away. So at the moment I seem to just be wielding the ammunition for some strange reason. So I'm going to hit wield again and then just get rid of that. So now I've just got fists. We're now going to try and smash this crate. I don't know how well it's going to work using my fists alone. We might not actually get through this. We did. Okay, so now we can see what we've got inside. Holy crap. Okay. So I was just smashing a crate that was full of dynamite, EMPs, a frickin' mini nuke. Okay, so we're just going to grab all of those and we're going to chuck them in this here shopping cart. So to do that, we're going to hit slash on our keyboard. Should be slash. Yes, there we go, slash. So this opens up this really quite helpful movement thing. So we know that if we hit 1, so in the diagonal pane down from us is the box, and so that's everything that's in it. And if we go across to this side here and then hit, I think, 8, as we can actually see that it's got little brackets around it, we've got our shopping cart. So we can move things across from here to there. So we're going to want to grab that. We're going to grab the dynamite. While I'm doing this, things are moving closer to me. So if things get quite close, it should tell me. Should being the key word here. So we're going to try and grab everything we can, even the mini nuke. We're going to grab the nails as well. You know what? We're going to grab that 2x4. Okay, great. So that was pretty good. I don't want that to get anywhere near me, so I'm going to really hope it doesn't. We are going to have to leave these crates and get out of here, because there are just too many things around us. Oh god. So that's a zombie horde, pretty much, that we've just run into there. That's all kinds of death. So we're going to do the smart thing, and we're going to run away. We're going to try and avoid these as much as possible. There is one more house, so I really want to try and see if we can get anything useful from that. It's just a rat clambering around over there. He's not going to be too much worry to us, so we're just going to leave him be. But I am going to come down here to this house. Oh shit, that's a moose. Okay, these things can sometimes be the most deadly things of the game. Thankfully at the moment it's just ignoring us. But this is like a zombie brute in the way that it can smash you through a wall. They are incredibly strong. You really don't want to deal with them. So hopefully he ignores us. I'm going to smash through this window. Smashing through it twice gets rid of all the glass. And even though it's going to do absolutely nothing at all, because we've smashed through it, I'm going to close these curtains as fast as possible, because there is a chance that they might not see us in here. So I'm just hitting C, just by itself, to close those. Right, so we're in a house now. We can have a look, see what we've got going on. You can see that I've left the shopping cart outside. It's because we can't actually bring it in. So I'm going to be fine with leaving it out for now. We've got a big backpack. We're going to grab what we can. So I've grabbed... Oh, brilliant. Knit scarf. Okay, so we're going to wear that knit scarf. You can actually see it around our neck now, which is awesome. You can see that our mouth is no longer cold, but it is encumbered. So that's going to slow us down. The harder it is to breathe, the harder it is to run, because you're not getting oxygen to you. This is what I mean when I say this game is incredibly deep. It really, really is. We're going to leave that magazine. We don't need it. But under the hood is a really, really good start-off mechanical book. We're going to need that. Reading books give you skills, and skills are just incredibly important in this game. We're going to even grab the cooking book, and we're going to grab the archery book as well, as we have the space to carry them, thankfully. So, okay. I think that moose isn't hostile yet. No, he's still ignoring us, which is good. That moose can actually fight things for us as well, in the way that if they come to try and attack it, the moose will defend itself and do all kinds of horrible things to zombies. We're going to try and grab as much as we can here. Chicken and dumplings. I don't think that it's junk food, so I'm going to take it. We're going to take the cereal. Not worry about the toaster. We can't use chips now either. So, old Nicholas Miller's diet really would not work in this game. Okay, so let's see. I wonder if that applies to drinks as well, because quite often drink cola in this game. I guess it might be junk food. One more easy way to test it is just to try it. So we're going to go here. We are going to look for... Where is it? Dark cola. Okay, your stomach won't be happy. We don't need to drink anything right now, which is fine. So we're just going to hit no, and we're going to drop that. So yeah, I can't use chips, and I can't use cola. Damn. Okay, well that's alright, we'll just have to let that be. We're going to take the lemon for now. We don't really need it, but you know, what the hell, why not? We're going to take the Insta salad as well. And dried salad? Add water to enjoy. Ah, it makes an Insta salad. Okay, so it's just like a dehydrated salad. That's alright. And we've already got some pots. That's okay, we don't need any of them. And peanut butter, I don't think that's junk food. I'm going to take it. Okay, and we're going to take that flour as well. Now, we're actually getting quite weighed down by all these things, but we should be okay for a little bit longer. This is why that shopping cart is so good, because that gives us 200 plus in terms of its volume, which can be really, really helpful. So we've got a light jacket in there and a pair of socks. I think we're okay on the sock front, and we're wearing a light jacket at the moment, which is damaged. We are going to try and repair these things a little bit, but unfortunately Noah doesn't have any skills when it comes to repairing fabrics, so it might be disastrous. We might just end up tearing them apart, so I hope that's not the case. Okay. It seems like we're being left alone, mostly. I say that as I see sound outside. No. So from the southeast we can hear whumps. So something is smashing the window trying to get in. There's nothing else in here, nothing else for us. So we're going to go back out here. We're going to try our best to avoid that moose. I almost think it's worthwhile going back onto this side where that bloody zombie horde is, just to avoid that moose, because I tell you, that moose is dangerous. This is a new one we haven't seen yet either. This is a boomer. A rotund human body, bloated beyond belief, and laid in rolls of fat. It emits a horrible odour, and a putrid pink sludge dribbles from its mouth. Just lovely. Absolutely lovely. So this thing is kind of like a boomer from Left 4 Dead. So it spews up all over you. And it blinds you. I don't know if it attracts them in the same way that it does in Left 4 Dead, but in this, it just covers you in this horrible mush, and it just blinds you. You can't see anything at all apart from one square away from you. So it can be really, really dangerous. That spitter zombie is going to spit at us any moment now. I'm more of a fan of getting covered in boomer muck than spitter acid, so we're just going to run away from that as fast as we can. Okay, so this has actually gone relatively well in terms of the start for us here. Over here we've got spider webs, which means there's probably black widows and all kinds of horrible spiders down there, which can actually kind of help us out. As we can see, there's a zombie stuck in there at the moment. They're going to go after other things than just me. If it moves, they'll try and kill it. And the same goes for these animals. They will defend themselves and they will kill these zombies as well. So we're heading down that little forest path we saw before. We can see down here that the wind is making my head and my hand feel quite cold. So if we look under here, because it's snowing, I really should not be outside. We're getting quite cold. And if you're cold enough, you'll get frostbite. And you don't want frostbite. It's no good. So we're going to continue on along, away from here. So far, looking at this over here, there doesn't seem to be many infected out this way, which is good. But also, a giant bee is terrible. Those things will kill you really, really fast. They poison you, they stun you, it's just all kinds of bad. But this is where we want to be. We want to be heading out here to... Oh, man. Okay, so having looked to the southwest, there's a shocker brute, which is probably the most horrible thing in the game. And this is really starting to annoy me. I'm going to see if I can fix that. But we can see that they're in the evacuation shelter. Yay! So that evacuation shelter is a no-go for us. So, no way. Is she still alive? No. These must be other people. So on the map, you can see occasionally NPCs, Clay Foxtail, and who else have we got around here? Jenny. Jenny is still alive. Holy crap. I did not expect that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut through this here and let's see what else we got down here. We've got a house, we've got a pharmacy, we've got a gas station. All really good. And there's another pharmacy there as well. So that's really good to know that that is there. What we're probably going to do is we're going to head through this forest. We're going to head, maybe see what's going on at the radio station. But, there really isn't much there for us. So we might just bypass it entirely and go to this public works. Public works can be a good place to hold up, and there are just so many zombies there. They've completely overrun that shelter, so it's really not where we want to be. So we're going to head into this forest, which can be quite bad. Yeah, so I'm just carefully looking up here to see if I can see anything that's outside of my field of view. Also, it can be quite hard to carry your cart through these places as well, so it's something to be mindful of. Like, they don't go through shrubs, so... you need to really have a clear path to make your way through a forest. which is actually looking a little bit difficult, but we'll get there. There we go. Okay, so we've got a single zombie cop out there. There's times of this that I wish that I kind of sorted myself with a weapon already. I don't have a knife or anything. I have a piece of 2x4 somewhere. I know I chucked it into the cart, I think. It would be nice to have another weapon. It really would. We're going to try and avoid him for the time being. But that's something that we really need to think about. And it was something that I was really hoping I'd be able to do at the evacuation shelter. But alas, it's not to be. So I could just grab that rock over there. Even a rock is better than your fist. Unless you're trained in martial arts. Martial arts can be one of the most powerful things in this entire game. So it can be really quite good. But unfortunately, Noah isn't trained in self-defense. But we've made it through the forest, which is good. We're getting colder and colder out here, so we want to get inside as soon as possible. While I can, I am going to grab one of these rocks. So I'm going to pick that up. We're not going to worry about wielding it for the time being. You can even throw these rocks as well. So, I could grab a few of them, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. I'm just going to kind of hope that the public works. There is a cat infestation going on in this field, which is good. Cats are friendly and all, but you can also get very hungry in this game, and, kind of sometimes need to eat a cat. Okay, so we've got a few zombies around here, but we've also got some dead bodies out here as well. And it looks like they're army bodies, which is freaking awesome. So we're going to come along here with our little cart. We're going to ignore them as much as we can. We're going to have a look at grabbing what could be useful to us. So I want to see if there are any other winter pants around here. There's a winter jacket. There's some better conditioned pants. There's a Kevlar vest down there, which is great. There's a pack. I'm not quite sure what the MOLLE pack is, but I'm going to go see what it is, because I'm guessing it's going to be even better than this military rucksack that we're hauling around. Okay, we're going to come over here. We're going to go to this guy here. That taser is almost broken, but you know what? We're going to grab it. We're also going to grab the winter pants and the winter jacket. And we can see that that was going to make us over encumbered, so instead we're going to go here. We're going to hit slash. We're going to go 4 on this side, 6 on that side. We're going to grab that, that, and that. Now that's all going into our cart. We can see that it's starting to fill up, which is good. And we're going to leave those guys be. Going to run down here. Okay, so this pack is... Okay, so it doesn't have as much as the military pack that we're wearing. But is a modular lightweight load-carrying equipment. It's an advanced military backpack covered with pockets and straps. It strikes a fine balance between storage space and encumbrance, which is good. It doesn't actually encumber us that much. That's probably going to be quite helpful to have. We're going to want to repair it before we start wearing it. Otherwise, it could break and then all the stuff is going to fall out onto the ground, which is the last thing that you want to happen while there's all these terrible things going on. So, there's an army helmet as well, which is great. We're probably going to wear that right away. I'm just going to grab that right off the bat. And we're going to wear that. And we can see that that is going to make our head encumbered, but head encumbrance really doesn't matter that much. It just limits to how much you can put on, it says here. So we don't have to worry about that. And we can actually see that we're wearing an army helmet as well, which is awesome. Okay, so we're going to go back to that menu. We are going to grab this Kevlar vest. We're going to chuck that into our cart, which is on 8 at the moment. So we're going to grab that, we're going to grab that, and I'm probably going to grab this undershirt as well. I think that's going to do us. Let's see what this is here. Oh. Okay, so this is a tiny glass vial filled with fast healing chemicals, which can only be activated by a RivTech jet injector. So we'll grab those as well. It's like a super... they're probably like stim packs from Fallout, or like... they're really, really good at healing you. So we're going to run away. We're going to leave them be. And we're going to try and get down to these public works. So at the moment, I'm not seeing any other zombies on the map, which is really good. In fact, I'm just seeing a deer, which is really good. So we're going to come down here. We're just going to take a little bit of a long way around. Come down on the road. We're just going to see if there's anything leading up to this public works. At the moment, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so we've got a shocker zombie to the northeast. Ah, damn. Okay, looks like we might have to fight for this place. But, in saying that, there aren't as many of them out here. I don't want to smash one of the windows, but I might have to get in. If you know, to get in, I am actually going to have to smash one of the windows. There's a moose over there beating up a deer, which is great. They're probably going to smash more windows as well. So it's going to make the place even a little bit more unsafe. That moose almost came straight in here. Okay, so I'm actually just going to smash the wall once. With my fist, I'm going to activate the holster. So we draw our gun. I'm going to reload it. I'm going to ignore. Okay, so we've got a full amount in there. Oh, crap, okay. So I opened the door at the wrong time. You can see this massive arc of electricity. We're electrocuted at the moment, so we're stunned for a turn. But it didn't actually hurt us, so... You know what, I think we're actually lucky. I think we're in one square where it didn't actually hit us, which is incredible. So we're just going to close that door right away. You can see that electricity dissipates over a turn. Shit, that moose is hostile. That could smash through the window, and it just could come sprinting right towards us. We're going to really hope that doesn't happen, because that could be the end of Noah, as we know it. Okay, he's right there. I want him to come up one more square. Hopefully. He's not doing that yet. I wish I closed those curtains now so that they couldn't see me. Oh, don't smash through the glass. Okay, so what I'm wanting to happen is I want that shocker zombie to come one square closer, but I don't think he's going to, so I might just have to take a shot. We're going to see what happens here. Great. Okay, so we hit him for 35 damage. We can see that he's heavily injured. We're going to try and take another shot. Okay, 47 damage. He must almost be dead now. Yep, nearly dead. We're going to take one more shot. Great. Okay, so that's probably the most dangerous thing here for us, other than that friggin' moose. So I'm going to come out here, and I'm going to face this fat zombie face to face. Okay, so we pretty much got a headshot. Well, very nearly. We got a critical. I'm going to step away from him. I'm going to let him come up to me again, and then we're going to fire at him. Great, we got a headshot on him. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to reload really quick. Okay, see what he's got with him. He's got leather pants. That could be helpful. We're going to be automatically picking up those shells. A hoodie. We'll take it. Okay. So, I want to butcher these corpses, but I'm going to need a knife to do that. But first things first. Damn it, there's no curtains. Okay. Alright. Can't have everything. Another sewing kit. Okay, we've got a pair of scissors. Great. I don't think we can butcher with that, though. No, we can't. Okay, that's not the end of the world. There's another sewing kit as well, and some thread. So we're going to grab both of those. I'm just going to quickly go to that sewing kit. I'm probably going to be doing this as we're playing. We're just going to unload it, as we only need one sewing kit. But we do need the thread, though. So we're just going to drop that on the ground. Actually, no, those are my socks. Okay, stop. Drop. There we go. Okay. Let's check out the rest of this place really quick. See what we've got going on. So this is the bathrooms. There's nothing in here. That's good. You can see the little plus by the toilet. That means there's water in there. Toilets can actually be a pretty good water source for us, surprisingly enough. Steel-toe boots, they can be great, but they encumber us a fair amount. I'm going to grab those batteries. I don't actually think we have any gloves on at the moment, so we're going to grab those leather gloves. We're going to see if we can make those fit us a little bit better as well. We actually might be able to find a pair that fits us in here anyway. Filter mask. Okay, that's better than what we've got on already. I think. Let's see, what do we have on? Yeah, we have a dusk mask. So filter mask is better. It's going to filter the air for us. It protects us from smoke and dust and other contaminants, but obviously it can also encumber us a fair amount as well. I don't know whether or not we can make it fit. I think we can, so we're going to grab it for now. Safety glasses, we've already got the sunglasses on, so I think we're okay there. Let's see, got another filter mask, pair of boots, the filter mask, batteries. Okay, now we're getting quite encumbered, so we're going to just have to be mindful of that. But we're okay for the moment. We're not breaking the bank. I could just put this hoodie on, which I might do. It's going to make us over-encumbered. Well, not over-encumbered, but in a way, yes. You can see our torso encumbrance has gone through the roof. But we've also got some more volume up there as well, which is good. And we're actually wearing the hoodie as well, which is cool. Right, let's see what else we got around here. Oh my god, we've got another shocker zombie out there. So we're going to have to deal with that. He is not going to leave us alone. I just want to see what else we got around here. It's great. The Public Works is going to have a ton of tools for us. So I'm very, very happy about that. I want to see what's in the fridge though. Okay, a good amount of food, which is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that shocker zombie to come right to this door, and then we're gonna shoot him. Hopefully he doesn't take the long way around. There he is. Okay. Okay, and fire. Okay, we hit him. We should have another chance to get another shot, except damn recoil. Oh wow. Okay, so I didn't actually mean to do that, but I hit F, which is fire, automatically, and we got a headshot, even though we had no steadiness at all. He was right in front of us, so it was pretty point blank. So luckily we didn't miss, which is awesome. Okay, so we're going to leave the shocker zombie alone for now. Actually, you know what? We're going to move this body, and so to do that, we're going to use this. This is really quite helpful. So we're going to go to there, 6. All these things are blocking the door at the moment. So to move those, we're just going to hit the comma. Yes, we're going to hit comma. And that's going to move everything across for us, which is nice and handy. So now we can close the door, which is great. Okay, looking over here, this briefcase, you can hold that in your hand. It gives you extra storage and a flashlight. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go here. Before I forget, I'm going to reassign that to the letter F. Because we will need that flashlight eventually. It's going to help us out a great deal. Okay, there's nothing in that, so we're going to leave that door closed for now. I'm going to come back outside, and I'm going to grab... I really want to smash those corpses. Okay, they're not going to come back to life right now, but I just have to make sure that I don't forget about them. But also, before I forget, I'm going to chuck some more things into that cart of ours. So to do that, we hit I. That opens up our inventory. So we can see a whole heap of things in here that we have that we probably don't need to be using right this second. So we're going to chuck those away. We're going to put them in there. Get rid of that, get that. Pretty much everything that we don't need right this second. I want to keep the leather gloves just for now, in case we need to chuck them on. In the pot, hold onto the rock, keep the sewing kit on us, put all that in there. Okay, good. So now we have a lot of space on us, which is good. We probably don't need to be wearing the hoodie, but you know what? It's a lightning storm outside at the moment. You can see now that we're hungry and thirsty for the first time, so we'll want to take care of that. But we also want to take care of him. So I'm going to let go of that. I want him to come to us. Wind is making my hand feel cold. Okay. I'm going to wait a second, get full steadiness, then take a careful shot. Okay, damn. We didn't quite kill him. We should this time. Great, okay. So you see up here it's got sound 45. So that's really noisy. So what I'm doing now is essentially I'm tracking this zombie horde down towards us, which is bad. Real bad. We've actually got another NPC near us. Who? Tonza. Okay, Tonza. I'll leave you be for now. So there's a survivor's note on the zombie. Fuck aerodynamics, I want another engine. Okay, thank you, survivor. Maybe that's why they're a zombie. Okay, we're going to grab that leather belt, because we can use that as a strap later on. And we're going to make sure that we come back and butcher him as soon as we can. But we're going to go inside this building first, see if it's open. Okay, that's great. So that means we can actually bring our cart in. I'm going to close the door behind us, and we're going to... This is awesome. All these tools are just super, super useful. You know, hammer is even a weapon for us as well, which is great. So we're going to grab that. We're going to grab that. Not worry about the brick kiln for now. Actually, you know what? We're going to grab that, because we can put that in the cart. I just want to make sure I know what we've got. Tool belt. Yeah, you know what? We're going to grab that. I'm going to grab the crowbar as well, which is fantastic. I'm glad we've got that now. Basic repair kit. Great. I'm going to grab all of those. I'm going to wear the tool belt for now. I know that's going to put our... Actually didn't put our torso encumbrance up too much. I think it's actually going to work for the legs. So you can't see your legs on that screen. So we have to go over here. We're not encumbered, which is great. So I'm actually okay with having that. I am going to want to chuck a few things in the cart though. So to do that, we've got our inventory open. We go up here, just hit 8. Okay, and we want to chuck that brick kiln in there, as that's heavy as hell. I don't even know how I fit that in my backpack in the first place. But we're just going to go ahead with that. Okay, I'm going to hold on to everything else just for now. But I'm going to go into here, and something that I'm pretty much always going to have with me is this crowbar. So we're going to reassign it as a lesser V, as I just find that nice and easy to hit a V, and I can crowbar things open. But we're also going to activate our holster, and we're going to holster that gun. We're going to put it away. I probably should have reloaded it beforehand, but, I think we're going to be okay. We're going to wield that crowbar, though, because it's actually a pretty good weapon. You can see it's actually in my hand, which is great. No curtains on these as well, which is alright. I've got some grape chimp. I'm going to drink it. No, I can't drink it because it's grape soda, not grape juice, or it says grape drink. Okay, so we're going to drop that on the ground. That's useless to us. We're going to get some items from the cart there. Let's see. We'll get something that hopefully I will be able to eat just fine. So we've got canned chicken. We're going to want to grab that to eat. And hopefully there is something in here that we can actually drink. Let's see. Glass bottle of maple syrup. I actually didn't get much in the way of things to drink, which is a problem. Unless I'm just being blind here, which I don't think I am. Okay, so that's potentially a problem for us. We can see under here that it's got quench. It's either got a plus or a minus. So we want to go for things that quench us as well. So I think I might actually go for those chicken dumplings rather than the canned chicken. Okay. Let's see. Let's crack it open. Okay, great. So that dealt with our hunger for now, which is awesome. Let's see what we've got. We've got a concrete mixer and another flashlight. I'm going to grab both of those, even though I really don't need the concrete mixer. And we're just going to do the same thing as we did before. We're just going to chuck that concrete mixer in here. I probably could have just done this from the start, but, Destination is full. Oh, crap. We've actually filled up that. Wow, we filled that up really, really fast. You know what? We don't need that concrete mixer. I'm going to also do the same thing that I did with the sewing kit before. We're going to unload this flashlight. We're going to drop it because we only need one flashlight, but we do need the batteries. Wood axe. Holy crap, yeah. I'm very, very happy with that. We're actually going to grab that repair kit as well, because like the sewing kit, we're just going to take the duct tape out of that. We don't necessarily need a nail gun. Yeah, I don't actually think it helps. So we're going to ignore that for now, but we are going to grab that wood axe, because that's going to be a hell of a weapon, as well as being a good tool too. So I'm actually going to make that W, I think. Oops. No, we're going to go into here. We're going to tell it to be W. Okay. We'll wield it for now. Great, so we should have it. Yep, we've got an axe in our hand. Great. Okay, we're going to unload that. So the inventory management side of Cataclysm can be quite boring sometimes, unfortunately. So a lot of the time, once we're set, I'm going to try and do most of that off camera, because it's just not interesting. I don't actually think we've got a hacksaw. I don't think we need the circular saw either, so we're just going to take the bolt cutters and the hacksaw for now. We're going to take the swage and die set, because that's used in metalworking. And I think that's going to do us for now. Although we are going to have a look for the rest of this place. Grab that. Okay, what have we got in here? It is a column. We've got some welding goggles. We need to use those if we are welding. It's kind of an obvious thing. Small metal tank. It's hugely going to weigh us down. We're going to grab that toolbox though, because that's awesome. It's got everything that we want to have in it. Wicked. This has been a really good find. This metal tank, we want to try and set it up with a filter. We won't actually be living here for a little while, because there doesn't seem to be anyone else here at the moment, and these fences can protect us relatively well. There's an acetylene torch too, which is beautiful. We want to grab the steel jerry can. I just want to remember that's here. We want to grab that acetylene torch, definitely, though, because we can burn through metal doors. So that gun store that we had in town, if we come at night, we should be able to burn through it relatively easy and get straight into it, which is great. So soldering iron is fantastic. It's going to work like the sewing kit. It's going to allow us to repair a ton of things, which is all kinds of awesome. Okay, camera we don't really need. Extra battery mod. We'll grab that. We'll grab the SD card for now as well. We'll take the PC. And you know what? We'll take the books too. Damn, there's something outside. Plutonium cells. Holy crap. Okay, we don't need those right now, so we're just going to leave them be. We're going to grab that thread. What have we got outside? I bet you there's a bloody moose. Okay. We still don't have anything to cut with, though. We've got bolt cutters, wood saw. I wonder if the wood axe can be used for butchering. We're going to try. We're going to go over here and we're going to see if we can butcher this guy. We're going to hit B for butcher, and it looks like we can, which is great. Okay, so you can see now that there's tainted meat and tainted bone. We don't want to deal with that. We don't want to deal with that. We're going to go over here where that body is, and we butcher that. And now, because this was a shocker zombie, we can see that it says we discovered a fused lump of biocircuitry. I don't think we discovered any CBMs, though. Yeah, so there's just a burnt out bionic. That's kind of how they get to be the way they are. The bionics burn out and, yeah, create all kinds of bad things to them. I cut myself moving through that window frame because I'm an idiot. Really glad we're not seeing any zombies around here, though, which is great. So we're just going to continue to butcher these for now so they don't come back to life, and another burnt out bionic, so that's alright. I'm okay with that. That moose seems like it's disappeared, which is awesome. We shouldn't really be out here in this lightning storm, but we really need to get stuff done, so we're just zipping out here really quick to do these things. We're going to butcher that zombie. Otherwise, if they come back, it can be bad for us. We're going to grab that cough syrup. I did remember seeing one other corpse up here, which I think was probably caused by the moose. Oh, shit. Okay, so there's a grabber zombie and a zombie all the way up there. We're just going to go back down here. We're not going to worry about them for now. We can climb this if we hit E, and then we can move over nice and easy, which is good. There's another place over here that I haven't actually even explored, and we've also got logs, which we can cut up and do all kinds of good things with. But we're going to want to try and start storing things too, because we got so much stuff on us. I really didn't expect there to be so many good things here. Yeah, okay, so there are some things coming for us, which I suppose was to be expected. We've got a child zombie over that way. I'm just going to kind of hang out inside for a second and just see what we got going on over here. Spray can, another metal tank. It's not a small one, it's a large one, so if we could fill it up with water, we'd be sold on the water situation. Another spray can. What else we got going on here? We got a chain. A lot of nails, a charcoal smoker, which is good. A tool belt, some more nails. A lot of pipe, which is cool. A lot of sand. I don't know what we can do with that. And a ton of 2x4s, which is awesome. So we can barricade a whole heap of those windows, which is awesome. But what we're going to want to do now is probably try and take care of some of the zombies in the area surrounding us. And I'm getting thirsty too. That's no good. Yeah, so the first kind of priority for us is safety, and then once we're safe, that's when we're going to want to start trying to take down. Start crafting things, actually, rather. We've got so much on us at the moment, I'm going to drop a lot of the stuff just on the ground, because we don't actually need to have it with us. Yeah, we really need to... I'm going to try and leave the hacksaw on there, because I don't actually know what's giving me my butchering at the moment. I think it's probably the wood axe. That makes sense to me. I think that's probably the case, but you never know. Okay, let's drop all that as well. We could probably drink some more of the chicken dumplings, but I think we're just going to have to be thirsty for the time being, unfortunately. So this is going to be our first time in Melee. I'm going to jump this fence because I can. Noah's a bit of a badass. So we're out in this lightning storm, waiting for this child zombie to approach, and I'm waiting by this hedge because we are quite encumbered, so we're going to be thrown off balance, but I'm hoping that because she's slowed down she'll be a little easier to hit. So Damn it. You can see that our torso encumbrance throws us off balance. We swing wildly and miss. We're going to try again. Okay. That's not great. So what we're probably going to do is just take a step back, and we're going to take off that hoodie. Okay, there we go. Now, when we're taking that off, that did take us time. So I'm probably taking another step back and just wait for that child zombie to come closer. Okay, we missed again. Okay. So I'm going to try and just juke around the zombie for a second. There we go, we got a hit, that's great. 21 damage, that's pretty good. So this wood axe is going to be a good weapon for us. You see we swing wildly and miss. I'm going to move back, wait for it to come forward. Yes, we got it. Okay, so we see here that the wood axe got stuck in the zombie child. If your strength isn't high enough, you can lose your weapon entirely. So if it's stuck in something and you can't pull it out, bad news. We don't have a sharp item to butcher with. Great, so one of those things that I threw away is what we were actually butchering with. Damn it, I slipped. Okay, there we go, we climbed over it. Let's have a look. What could it have been? Oh, it probably was under the toolbox, maybe. Yeah, there's a pocket knife in there. Okay, grab the toolbox. So that's what it was using. Toolbox is just a good way. It's a housing unit for all of those different items. Okay, so we need to go up and we need to take care of... You see up the top, I'm unhappy because of the poor child zombie. We're going to head up here and we're going to... No, holy shit. Okay, so to the northeast you can see that we've pretty much got a horde. That there is a bloated zombie as well, which spurts gas all over the place. It's not actually marked as a horde on the map, although maybe it is. It just takes a second to load up sometimes. Nope. No hordes around, just a shit ton of zombies. So what we might try and do instead is just stick to ourselves. It might work. It might not. It could end terribly. I think we'll probably end up losing quite a few of these fences, but we might just have to take that risk, unfortunately. I'm going to spend a little bit of time off camera now, while these things are coming towards us, to try and organize some of these things into something of a pile. We're probably not going to be living in this room here. We're probably going to be living down here. But we just need to... Yeah, we just need to try and create something a little bit better for us. And we don't want to be out in this rain as well. So I'm just going to separate things, get things a little bit organized. So thank you once again for joining me. Noah is surviving so far. I'm quite surprised. We actually haven't had too much of a hard time surviving, but it's going to become a lot harder. As you can see, things like this are going to start to cause us problems. If we can't harvest rain, we're going to be in trouble. So thanks again for joining me, and until next time, stay tuned.